with Trinity Readings. We are doing the weekly Tarotscopes. I just want to let you know I'm going to be doing them just a little bit differently this week. I had a really bad allergic reaction on my hands. So I'm going to be shuffling and laying out the cards off camera so you don't have to be exposed to my hideous hands. I apologize for it being a little bit different, but it'll be back to normal next week. Before we begin, I just want to give you a couple of really quick tips on how to get the best from collective and general readings, because as you know, these readings are, for a wider collective of people. And so that means, the messages aren't always going to resonate with you. As you know, you can always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements and find which one is going to resonate with you the most. Sometimes different ones are going to resonate with you at different times. Also, before you watch a reading, it's best to kind of bring your energy into the present moment, and that way you're open to the messages that you need to receive and the messages that maybe aren't meant for you. So if you can just take a moment and take a few deep breaths and just bring your energy into the present moment, that's going to help you get the best out of a reading. Always keep in mind, if a message resonates, it's going to feel good. You're going to feel at peace. You're going to feel clarity, even if it's a not so positive message. But if you're watching a reading and it triggers a lot of intense emotions in you, it makes you frustrated, it makes you anxious, that's probably not the message for you. And so it's best to just push that to the side and keep what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. Thank you. We're going to get started with the reading. Hello, welcome to the Scorpio Weekly Reading. I hope you all are doing good. This is the overall message for the week, the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you this week. I kind of love this energy because it kind of reminds me of like you're watching things fall apart around you, or you're watching like all of this chaos around you, but it's like kind of having this kind of giggle about it. It's like you've already been through the ringer. You know that chaos is sometimes necessary in order to bring in change. I feel like you're in this space where it's like been there, done that, and you're watching other people around you go through the same thing, and you're watching people around you, be in the middle of all this chaos and freaking out, and you're in the back of your mind going, yep, been there, done that. You know what I mean? I also feel like there is something that is breaking down around you. The gnome card is the card of chaos, but it's necessary chaos. It's chaos that is, bringing in the change that it's needed. It's like those few things that have been blocking you, those few things that have been stuck, those few things that you haven't been able to quite figure out. It's like the universe coming in and like jolting everything so those things fall away. So it's like I feel like you're standing in the middle of this storm, but it's not even phasing you. You're Scorpio. You're comfortable in the darkness. You're comfortable in that transition period. The Retriever card indicates something that has come in that's like giving you this hope again, or you have like found a new sense of hope and confidence within yourself. Like you already know. Oh, my voice is all shaky. I don't know why. It's like you've already been through this, and even though it's chaotic, even though it seems like it's like that this is where you stand out. Like that this is your strength. It's like I also feel too that it might be that you have people that you're connected to that are really kind of going through just insanely difficult times, or they're going through a lot of transition, but it's been things that you've gone through before, and you have a lot of people kind of looking to you for that hope moving forward. It's a really beautiful energy. It's like things are changing, things are very chaotic, things might seem to be very crazy, but you can see the light in it. You can see the good in it. It's a message about being determined to move forward. It's really like a powerful. It's also like you're seeing something really powerful within yourself, but it's like there's still that part of you that feels kind of wobbly in it. You know what I mean? Like you have all this confidence, you have all this strength, but at the same time, it's like so new. It feels really, uncertain. It's very Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the sun is in Scorpio right now. The darkness is being highlighted. Like everything that's hidden is being kind of shown, but like that's where you shine. And so I feel like that's your message. Like you've been here before, you know how this is going to turn out, you know that this is for your highest good, and just keep standing in your light. It's beautiful. It's scary, but scary in a good way. So just embrace it. All right, let me get your tarot spread out. All right, Scorpio. I want to say before we start, this is a very, very similar reading to the Libra reading, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the Libra reading. The Libra reading had the Nine of Pentacles as their first card out, as their overall energy. So if you have any Libra in your chart, or if you're connecting to a Libra, you might want to check out that reading. Also, if you're on the cusp of Scorpio and Libra, you might want to check that reading out too. You're in this really beautiful, like independent energy with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like you're seeing a lot of potential within yourself. I feel like you're seeing the value within yourself. I feel like you're really looking towards, starting something new, starting something solid. For some of you, I feel like it's your career. For others of you, I feel like it's your love life. And for some of you, honestly, I feel like it's both. Your challenge is the Ace of Cups. And I feel like that's the need to really open up your heart to receive. I feel like you are really worried about making the wrong decision, or you're worried that you're not seeing a situation clearly. It's like you're scared. It's almost like you're scared of what your desires are, or you're scared. I feel like because you're a Scorpio, because Scorpios have that intense energy, and it's very passion driven. And I feel like a lot of times when a Scorpio follows something that's really passionate and really intense, a lot of times that turns into something very toxic. And so I feel like you're really good within your own energy. You're really good when it comes to feeling grounded with where you are now. But when it comes to like making those big decisions, whether it be whether or not to pursue this connection, or to put effort into a relationship, or to put effort into a new career or a new path for you, it's like I feel like it's almost like you're scared to want something. um and I feel like whether you realize it or not, that's creating a little bit of a blockage for you right now, or it's making it seem like what you want is still too far out of reach, or that there's still or that you're just scared to get too excited about something. For a lot of you, I feel like it is a connection that you have to another person. I feel like there's a hesitancy to open up to the love in this, to open up to be vulnerable to this, because there's a fear that if you're too vulnerable to this, that it's just a passion based connection and not an emotional one. But I feel like there is new inspiration coming in. There's a new perspective that you're gaining. Hold on, let me pull a little bit of clarifiers on this real quick. Okay. I feel like you're being shown, what is holding you back. Like you're being shown an opportunity to work around a restriction, because there is some, like, I don't feel like there's a blockage to what you want to manifest. I don't feel like it's not available to you. I feel like part of it is a need for a change in perspective, but I also feel like it's like there's a need to find a creative way around this little obstacle. For some of you, I feel like if it's a relationship with another person, I feel like you both differ in the action that you take towards each other. And I feel like because of, I feel like that has been a blockage, the way you both take action, or the way you both are perceiving the other person's action or lack of action. It could even be that both of you are holding back and not wanting to take action, waiting for the other person to take action. Like this has become a blockage. And it's because you both hold this fear or insecurity, like you're not wanting to full on pursue something, because to full on pursue something and get rejected is like such a blow, you know? I feel like it's like your guidance this week to get through this energy is to continue to put that work in on yourself and to like find that value in yourself. I also feel like it's important for you to like acknowledge where you're putting up boundaries, like which boundaries are necessary and which boundaries you're putting up out of fear. Because I feel like what you're not seeing is that you're being acknowledged and you're being celebrated for who you are. And if this is a relationship with another person, I feel like this person really sees you, as this amazing person. They really like they feel like you're the one. And if it's in your career, like I feel like you have so much potential, and I feel like it's possible that it's like you know what you bring to the table, but when it comes to letting yourself emotionally connect to it, to put that passion into it, to put that excitement into it, I feel like that's where you kind of hesitate a little bit. And this is about just taking that time to acknowledge it. um I also feel like you're being presented with new insight and new guidance. It could be that the person you're connected to is communicating something new to you or communicating to you in a different way. I feel like it's important to see this as an opportunity, to see this as this is a way to kind of work around a blockage. Like, I feel like how you react to this is important. Like, be mindful of what's important to put your effort into. Because I feel like it might be yeah, with another person, I feel like it's important to take note of the difference in how they're communicating, or if they're saying something new or talking about something new. I feel like you might dismiss it at first, but I feel like if you really like open up to what they're saying, I feel like it's an opportunity to work around a blockage. And I think the blockage is that on both ends of this connection, there's this hesitancy to pursue it because it feels good, because it's exciting, because there is so much intense energy to it. And again, if this is about your career or something that you're wanting to pursue outside a relationship, I feel like you're not seeing a lot of like open doors to get to the next level. But I feel like it's because you're limiting yourself. I feel like whether you realize it or not, you're limiting yourself to how many doors there are available. And so I feel like it's important to notice what new things are being presented to you this week, whether it be, people talking about different things to you, or you coming across like, new ideas, or even meeting new people. Just pay attention to the new that's coming to you. Also, pay attention to where you do feel triggered, because I feel like that's a message. Like, you're being gifted with an opportunity to kind of get over this very minor hurdle. I feel like what it is, it's just a very minor hurdle. Yeah, and I also feel like it's important to let go of the fear of making the wrong choice. If you're a Scorpio, if you are drawn to something in such an intense way, there's a purpose for it. Even if it's something that turns out toxic, like it was a lesson that you needed to learn. Unfortunately, Scorpios carry a lot of karma, um, which means there's just a lot of difficulty that you go through, like the beginning of your life, to teach you different things, to teach you different perspectives. Um, and I feel like you've really learned a lot. You've really overcome a lot. And I feel like you're being gifted a new opportunity to go about something a different way to manifest the stability that you're looking for. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye bye.